Nando here, just Nando's totally fine. Your local geek extraordinaire / Captain of the Stars. That's right, we're diving right into it because I am starting late anyway, so may as well just get right into it. Last time we reached the area we know area known as Residence. There's a couple big moments in this section, but this section can go pretty quick. It depends if I get lucky or unlucky. Realistically, it's if I can remember the little nuances. There's a couple things here that will be going a lot of back and forth in this area for, and you'll see as we go, and I'll explain things. Fear can't kill you, but I mean, you know, on a technical level it can. Won't be the fear itself, but if you know, a lot of things that happen because of that. Something I forgot to hold on. Armor key, fine. Alright. Put away the handgun. I take the shotgun with us for this area. Let's just take the little things we can with us. Not gonna need it right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put that away. Lemon. And then let me take those blue herbs from the little area entrance right here. We are definitely going to want these eventually, or at least we might want them. There's a good chance we're going to need them at some point. We don't need to use them right now, though. Just go back into the room, the safe room, and just put these away for now. I need to organize my chest. Do that right now, actually. I think we're gonna need the fuel canteen. If I do this right, we shouldn't need to. Alright, first order of business. There's a little bit of a treacherous little path here. If you're unaware, you get caught unawares. Basically, there is a creature lurking beneath, and we want to not get hit by that for free if we can help it. We're gonna push this crate over here for right now. That should be good. We're gonna go through that. We're gonna come through here, and we're gonna want to move just a little bit, a little bit, because right above us, hope we don't have arachnophobia. Yes, there is the giant spider. Here. I take these, and as always, with good old Resident Evil style, want to examine. I had to click on the lock, but or I guess not really lock. Though I guess it is a lock. I don't know. A little mechanism to lock up the case. We're getting raccoon herb. Looks like it says green leaf vacuum packaging, but when we check inside, it's a blue and green herb mix. Come in handy at some point if we absolutely need it. And then we're going to check bandage with blood. Almost said bondage with blood. That's a different thing. It's a book with a red cover. Nothing is printed on any of the pages. Is there any special way to use this? There could be. There could be. There could not be. We will see. Oh, didn't mean to click it again. Gotta get more shotgun shells over here. But we don't have to, but if you check these oil lamps, a strange silhouette hovers in the green light. There's an eyeball underneath. Have some kind of meaning? And we get to see ass! Orange oil lamp. It's not lit. Look at that. Another thing. We can light. We can check the billiards table. Some billiards balls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 is blue. 4 is purple. So there's a 5 and a 6 that are orange and green. Could be other things in the room. Doesn't seem any significance of the order, but there's nothing else to really grab. Unfortunately, we can't grab the guitar just to have some fun with it, you know? Oh, I don't like that you got this close. Alright, we'll want to just juke this guy at this point. Actually, can he fit up here? He can, I'm pretty sure. You move. I think he's stuck. Are you stuck there? Well, this is not ideal. Ow. There we go. Oh wait, waste any more ammo, but as you can see, we've been poisoned. We can just kind of use one of these already. I'd rather not, but it's fine because we have at least 2 more green-blue herbs we can mix and make and use. But we got what we needed out of here. Either way. All right. Away some stuff. Always combine ammo to your weapon to reload, just make it faster. Fairly certain this one's going to be locked. Door plate reads number 001. We're going to climb over here. See, we have several boxes we're climbing over. Doesn't seem to be anything useful. Papers lie scattered about. They all seem to contain articles about stars. Newspapers lie scattered about. Still about stars. Door is locked. Reads gallery. See a very tempting map over here. We don't want to touch that. That is not good for us if we do. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host's anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like that. We've also found that Plant 42 has two main sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its roots. Somehow, it's rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, the scientists went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There's a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of the Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring nutrients. The Plant 42 senses prey. It uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. We've also noticed that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this Plant 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. May 21st, 1998, Henry Sarton. So, we have a creature down below on the first floor of this area, called Plant 42. A good chance we will see it a little later. We will definitely be seeing that later. Yeah, and after I said, we don't need this. We don't need the kerosene. I need the kerosene. Water's leaking from the tank. I think there's anything else to grab from here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna want to grab the kerosene just to burn that body, because that one might be a bit of a nuisance. We're definitely gonna have to come that way again in a little bit. Least trouble we have to deal with coming back, the better. At least in my opinion. You can get through faster just trying to fight the Crimson Head, but less tedious, I'd say. Well, I guess depends on your view of tedious. Going back and forth might be tedious to some. It's one of those things, you live and you learn. Sometimes I forget-y when we're gonna need it and when we're not, so it's whatever. Hopefully it hasn't somehow already turned into a Crimson Head, but I think we should be good. I'm made a liar by the game. I would not be surprised. Oh. Always don't have to actually watch the whole animation or even hear the sound go off. As soon as you've used the canteen, you're good to go. Residence key. We're good with that key. We don't need it more. See? They, hanging corpse. Think you need too much extrapolation to figure out what happened there. Take that. Also have this self-defense gun. This allows us to take out an enemy with one shot, but as you could probably tell from the size, and if you've ever seen any kind of action or spy movie, you've probably seen a gun like this where it has the one bullet, and that is all there is for this. It's just the one bullet. We also get the suicide note. Just had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive. But Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. I'm probably the last one. Yeah, how could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that, I'll leave many things undone. As regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand and at least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. Linda, I don't want to die, and the little flavor text at the bottom right behind my head. Okay. Old bookcase. Books are mostly concerned with literature and philosophy. Nothing else really to see here. Let's have this room to the side, which, if you couldn't guess from the last room they were at, it looked pretty much similar. Got a body down here, so as you can see, that's the guy he was talking about that was showing symptoms. Once again, we're gonna pull the plug. Then wouldn't you know it, once we drain the water. Something inside the bathtub. Grab that. Well, he didn't wake up. Usually will, unless that's only in normal mode. But we got another residence key. That's what mostly matters. Let's go back. We're gonna drop off some items. So we're gonna be getting a good bit of items. As you can see, we got a good bit of handgun ammo, which is nice. We're back up to 61. We're gonna put the gun. We should have like a spot somewhere above, you know? We can put that there. I'll put this here, and we'll put this at the top. Okay. See, this is the control room key, so we have to find where that control room is. Actually, really quick, I'm gonna take a, I know it's pretty early into the stream, I'm gonna take a quick BRB and I will be right back. I'm just gonna pause right here. I'm gonna switch over to BRB and I'll be right back. One moment. Sorry about that. I am back. All right, let's get back to the game. Wow. All right, there. Go to. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, not that door. Up. Don't. Hold on, big silly. Now we got a ladder down here. Before we go there, though. Okay, I'm not crazy. Go through here. That's right. I'm forgetting the sequence of things. I think I'm remembering how this goes now. I thought the next little section we're gonna do, I thought that was the end of this area, but no. We haven't even fought Planet 42 yet. But before we do giant plant thing, we're gonna go through an arguably way scarier moment for just a moment. Just a moment. Move these boxes over because we can't traverse otherwise. Might be a fairly familiar sight if you've watched any of the Ocarina of Time randomizer streams. Just like outside the Hyrule Castle garden. Except we don't have a chicken to hatch. Alright. It'd be okay to take this. Alright, here we go. We are gonna see a cutscene here. At least we should.
Richard!
And there's Richard!
Chris! Chris, stop! No!
And unlike Brad, Richard is the GOAT for saving Chris.
Richard.
We've unfortunately lost Richard now. And we want to just run like hell. Okay. Oop, meant to discord that because we don't need it anymore. Or we got a little bit of time right here. Let's see. Doesn't do too much with those, but those are the Neptunes. There is the ones that just nibble at our feet. In normal and hard mode, they can do real damage and still can kill you if they jump at you, but there is the Mama Neptune who took out Richard. And we're going to... We're gonna... Why not? Can't throw it out from here. I thought there was a way to toss this out. No. No. I done goofed. It's a waste of my slot for right now. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Down we go. We're gonna want to familiarize ourselves a little bit here. See, there's the sharks. Caution, in case of a drop in oil pressure control, open valve number 3. Map of the aqua ring, we'll take that. So if we go back here, have that, but also an oil pressure regulator. There's no need to adjust the pressure right now, so number 3 is what we're looking for. Pressure shelter. And controls from the main system. And then over here, error message is being displayed. Something appears to have gone wrong while the water was being drained. There's a switch to drain the water. So we're going to drain the water so we can suffocate the Neptunes. Let's just go ahead and do that. Easy peasy, right? Nope.
Emergency.
Mama Neptune don't like that.
Pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Alright. Safety mechanism for the pressure shelter has been released. And we're going to use a control lever. Uh-oh. Oil pressure lost. Shelter operation terminated. Restore oil pressure, then release the safety. So we're going to want to go back here.
30% of pressure threshold.
And we want to hit number 3. That's the one, I think, in normal. Can't remember if in normal and hard it'll be like, it's different for each difficulty.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
I'll hit the safety again. Gotta pull that.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Alright. Shelter mechanisms are in place. We don't have to worry about the glass breaking and crushing the room. Gonna drain the water now. And bada bing bada boom. I will say when this version is way different than the original completely. The Neptunes are pretty easy to get rid of, and this whole area does kind of replace the basement overall. So we'll take that. We'll see what's inside. So 2 green herbs. Got some extra healing. Go ahead and we should be good to keep that for right now. Alright, so now we're gonna go out this door. We got more shotgun ammo. And even more. Zeros are labeled dynamite. They're soaked beyond use. Go through this door. Alright, it might be scary, but don't worry. He just flops around. He doesn't really do anything. We're gonna take the assault shotgun. So we save Richard, we get this instead. Going to equip that now. We'll get rid of the other one in just a moment, but Now, as you can see, there's Mama Neptune. She is down for the count right now, but the game will make you a little scared because it does rumble your... does use your rumble feature for that. The water flow control system doesn't have power. Pull the lever. Yes. Am I forgetting? No. I want to have that off, right? Am I forgetting? Oh no, right here. Duh. Okay. That little lockbox, we have an item in there we need. Now we're gonna push this off. Now we'll want to turn on the power. Completely forgot the the damn key we're gonna need in just a moment. Like, what's happening? I know how to fight you. I know how to technically air quote fight you. All right, and then Achivo, because I haven't done this on Steam version. We have defeated the Mama Neptune. And there's our key. Can't carry any more items. Damn it, we'll go ahead and use this one. All right, and we have another residence key that we're going to get. You can see it says 002. That's that other room we need to get to. Or gallery, excuse me. And Mama Neptune is down for the count. We don't have to worry about her. Like I said, flops around. It'll give you a scare with that big flop especially. But we're good. Alright, and get some Magnum rounds, which we'll go back and get the Magnum when we return to the mansion. I could have gotten it earlier, but just gonna wait. Honestly, I probably should have gotten it earlier. Might have been better, but it's fine. Either way, we're going to... I'm up here. We unlock the door, and we'll see in just a moment. This is the door right before the little boxes puzzle. We had to move all the boxes onto the water. So easy little shortcut, easy for us to go back and get the Magnum ammo if I really want to, which I'll probably do that in a moment. Ugh, excuse me. Control key can just kind of go all the way down here. I don't need you anymore. We'll put the double green herb here. Put away good old shotgun, because now we have the assault shotgun. No reason for us to carry both. Take one of these just in case. Okay. 1 second. Cool. All right. Get that nasty bot out of here. Okay. We're good. Sorry, I had to pull up Twitch actual so I could get that cleared. Okay. Yeah, here's itchy. Alright. Discard this key too. Nothing needed for that anymore. So we should be good. That, because we're gonna... Well, we don't need to, but I am gonna take one more trip down to item box. Corpse with a contorted expression of pain on his face. You can see, if you can kind of see it, there's like lumps on his head and he's all swollen up and everything. Very good, likely he got stung by a bunch of these hornets here. If we turn the corner here, we'll see a bunch of them in where the nest is, so not gonna mess with that. But he does have something important. Have the insecticide spray. Juke him out. So camera angles aside to mess with me, which they did. Alright. Now we're actually going to take this map of residence. Got the map of the residence. There's a hole in the wall here, and with that, now we can fumigate the nest. Here are the deadly hornets over there. Alright, and just to be safe and to be careful, because I did it quite a bit here, I think we'll be fine. But, you know, since I'm streaming it, I just want to make sure we get through this as smooth as possible. If I die, it's no problem, but I don't want to have y'all just suffering through me revisiting all the parts we already did. I'm going to pick this up. Cool. Oop. Here we go. Then we'll ink ribbons. Alright, say 10. Again, I'm not trying to do any kind of a challenge run. We're just trying to go through the series so you guys can see what the games were like back then before we make our way eventually to Resident Evil 8, and you'll get to see the changes that happen throughout the game. And I only laugh because There's a lot of changes. If you haven't seen the Resident Evil series, it's a lot of changes between each one. Like I said, one ended up being like a really campy, kind of just a, I don't want to call it Nothing Burger. It really was supposed to be like a spiritual successor to Sweet Home, and they took it to a whole different level, made it, you know, campy and everything, but it's still really solid gameplay, really fun puzzles and everything. So nice they remade it twice with the director's cut, and then the remake, which would eventually become this HD remake. Guess you could technically say remade thrice. And though there's been a lot of changes and everything, and again, Resident Evil 2 still had a bit of the campiness, but it took a little bit more of a serious tone, adding in more character depth, adding in more lore and story to the world of Resident Evil, the Umbrella Corporation itself, the city of Raccoons City. Yeah, there's a lot. And then 3 kind of does the same thing, a little bit of campiness, but at the same time, the same thing. It never goes super serious though. Resident Evil 4, just the same thing, a little bit of camp, but a little bit of a darker tone, a lot more serious and a lot more action oriented. And then 5 takes on kind of a little bit of a more serious tone with less camp, tries to take a more dramatic side, and then 6 tries to follow those same suit of survival horror drama is what they call it, like horror drama, which, yeah, Resident Evil really was a lot of drama and stuff, but like 6, when we get there, if we get there, we'll see if we get there, before we get to 9, and even if we don't make it to 6, I want to at least get through 7 and 8, because I know we can get through those games pretty quick, and then maybe we'll circle back once 9 comes out to get all the games knocked out, so we'll see. And Juana, welcome in. How you doing? Sorry, I was yapping for a second. Okay, save. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, enough yapping. Let's move on. Juana says, oh, you know, living, that's a mood. Hope you're at least winding and relaxing as much as you can tonight. At least enjoying yourself. Don't have that. I'm gonna go through here. Now we can... couple items. And take the residence key. Gotta take this. One more trip to the item box because I changed my mind on one thing. We're gonna take the self-defense gun with us. Just because. I've never made it work. I've only tried like twice on the PlayStation 4 version. I think I did. I think I only got it one time. If I did, I think I got it actually. Maybe on the Xbox version. Again, this game's so nice. I've bought it every iteration I've been able to. It's because whatever I feel like playing on at the time, if I have a chance to play Resident Evil, I will play it. I was like way back in the day though. I haven't even have an Xbox anymore. let's head back. I have a whole inventory full, which isn't great, but just want to see how this goes. See if we can do the funny. Open the door. Or that. Not maxing up in here. An old typewriter. If I, as I'm staring at the increment of it, if the old typewriter. If I had anything, Oh shit! No. All right. I knew I forgot something. I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something still from the item box, and I am. Actually, I should have just grabbed that ink ribbon while I was there. I think I'll do just that. I don't know if it was fully necessary for this version of the HD remake, really. For those that don't know, if anyone is ever curious about the doors themselves, these are basically supposed to be the loading screens, so they're just having like a now loading. You have the door, and the animation would just take the time it takes to load up the next section. All right, 3 more ink ribbons. Damn, how much shotgun ammo do I have? That could all easily go away with this next fight, but we'll see. See if I get lucky enough if I can take Plant 42 down really quick, or it's going to take 20 years. Or if I die. Hopefully not that. Hopefully not that. Maybe I should have saved again, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Live and learn sometimes, you know? You just gotta take your choices as you go. Don't be overthinking, over meticulous like I am 90% of the time. Okay. The white. Yes. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, Vigil. If calculations prove correct, When V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. Now, unfortunately, unlike Chris, he didn't pass chemistry. So Jill can make the V-Jolt. Chris does not get to. But when V-Jolt's applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. Chris doesn't get to, so we're going to have to just fight Plant 42. This is the origin story of Boulder Punching Chris right here. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. Chris is reading all this, and he's like, if only I'd studied in chemistry harder, I'd understand what these notes mean. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB number 3, red. Yellow 6, yellow. UMB 7 is green. UMB 10 is orange. VP 017 blue. And V-Jolt dark brown. So we're not going to have to worry about that, so yay. Something that's kind of missing. There's another red book we had collected earlier. We're going to use that. Right. And then the bindings of the 7 of the book seem to form... The bindings of the books seem to form some kind of pattern. If I can read today. Yes, so we're going to... very bottom here. There we go. Alright. And then as soon as we enter this room, we don't even get a chance to react. Already, there's Plant 42. Every once in a while, its exterior little petals are going to open up, as we read before. We're going to go up here. Yeah, I was about to say, did he just make me clip through the floor and the game didn't understand, or was I just not seeing Chris on the ground? What happened there? Use the mixed herbs. Open up again. Ow. And we did it. Plant 42 is down. Nothing to get out of the corpse, but yeah, it is here. Go and grab this key. Caution, so we're fine for now, but real careful. I'll take that. I only had to use the 10 shells. Awesome. That real quick. You can see we have a helmet. Another mansion key. Don't remember if there's any ammo or anything up here. There is not. Okay. Thought so. Go.
Oh, you scared me. You okay?
Yeah.
And it's Rebecca. I
dead.
keep forgetting you're in that outfit.
But Richard, he's gone.
I'm sorry.
It's my fault.
I was like, why are you sorry,
I should've-
Rebecca?
Watched out for him.
I found a pharmaceutical room. I think I can come up with something useful. I'll be there. I'm glad you're still okay.
Head over here. Check on Rebecca.
This room is equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. Want me to treat your wounds?
Yes, please.
Yeah, would you?
Rebecca's treated your wounds.
Thanks. Be strong, Rebecca.
Very good, Chris. Be strong. She's like, what the fuck? My friends are all dead. Alright, and then this is where we be doing some chemistry if Chris knew how to do chemistry, but just don't know chemistry. Written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 plus 3 equals 20. Yes.
Wesker?
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
Yeah, I know.
And Wesker's here.
I see. Anyway, we better find a way out of here before we turn into zombie food. Got any suggestions, Wesker?
We should get a better grip on the situation. There must be areas still to be explored in that other mansion. Chris, I want you to check them out one more time. I'll continue my investigation here.
Sure thing.
Okay. Alright, back to the safe room. All healed up and everything. This away for good. I don't need the first aid spray, but I'll keep it just in case. It doesn't goof. Now that I think about it, for some reason, I don't know why I'm like, what am I doing? Alright, I'm a little out of it right now. Getting a long, long day. So today's stream might be a bit short, but I just want to get at least some kind of a stream in tonight. We are all good here. Oh. Gonna do one more run back just cause this ammo is pretty limited in the game, just like every other ammo, but this one more than some of the others. We're gonna go get the Magnum ammo that I left behind before. There's the Magnum rounds. I'm gonna just put that back in our safe room, but just want to get it before we don't have to travel all the way back here just to get some Magnum ammo. Okay. Gonna head back up to the mansion, same way we came in, through the courtyard. Gonna have a little bit of a less fun time right here, though.
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Chris to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad. Damn.
Damn it, Brad. I'd very much like to get that red herb, but not necessary right now. What is necessary is what we're gonna have to do in just a moment. What the hell? Right, well that kind of works out. me go get that red herb now, I guess. Well, sometimes it just works out like that, you know? Should have most of my health points back. If I didn't top off with that. We do have another blue herb. Okay. Meow. We got very lucky and didn't get poisoned. Unless it's only a normal or hard mode that you can get poisoned by the little snakes, but don't remember. That's just not a thing in easy mode. I feel like it should be. We got poisoned by the spiders. That makes sense, I guess. The snakes, though, I thought it was just always... I wouldn't say guaranteed, but you got a good chance, just like before. I think I still have a dog left over here, too. We should be fine. Should be fine. I'm gonna take this blue herb just in case, though. Put that in the inventory box or the item box, but still. All right, we're gonna get the little things we need so we can get the get out of here, honestly. Use this to protect yourself from that monster in chains that can't be hurt by guns. And also fix the doorknob to make sure you can get away. Wesker. Why is Wesker doing all this kindness and everything? We get to encounter our next enemy type that's going to be haunting the mansion. Say hello to the hunter. There we go. A little closer than I meant to be for that, though, so I took some damage that I shouldn't have. Before I do any healing, we're going to go through here because there's going to be 2 more we need to take care of. 1 or 2 more. I don't know what it'll be on easy. Maybe there's not one here on easy mode. Let's see. There definitely is. Okay, we're good. Oh. Safe room here. Safe. Make another save. Trying to think of what we're gonna do next. I mean, I can pretty much explore most of the rest of the house. Where's a couple of doors I still need with the armored key, though? Locked. Ah, well, that's the one. That'd be the damn one. Starting to run a little low on shotgun shells. Not really. They're still pretty good number, but gotta be careful. I hope I get lucky, like I was getting earlier with the zombies. Cool. Alright. Discard it, so we're good. I should be good. Old key. Take these. We're gonna go ahead and combine them. Space. Actually, I'm gonna want the green herb maybe for. I don't think we'll need the blue herb. Famous last words. Speaking of old keys. First aid spray. These footprints look like they're headed straight through the bed. Also, a couple more green herbs here. Alright, we'll come back through here. Actually, can I change the music? I can't. That's okay. Gonna be a little bit of back and forth as I clear out the mansion and we try to go through a couple more new little areas. And then I also do want to get the Magnum still, which we'll get in just a moment. I remember where I find the item I need for that, because I know what item I need. We need to find a crest. I gotta remember where exactly that's at, 'cause I always forget. Because I don't always get the Magnum, but I feel like it'll be fun if we do. What is that? Okay. Healing item. And there is so much crap in here. like the main reason I held off going into this room, but I forgot how much stuff there actually was, especially on easy mode. More ink ribbons. So we should be set on ink ribbons for the rest of the run. Famous last words yet again. Holy crap, I've completely forgot about this room. Oops. I forgot this was here. For some reason I thought this was in another location. Alright, Researcher's Will. My dearest Alma. There is a letter. My dearest Alma. Let me first apologize for not being able to call you. A man wearing sunglasses didn't permit any phone calls. Sorry, Alma. I sit here trying to think of where to begin. How to explain in a few simple words that all that's happened in my life since we last spoke, and already I fail. I hope this letter finds you well, and that you'll forgive the tangents of my pen. This isn't easy for me. Even as I write, I can feel the simplest of concepts slipping away, lost to feelings of despair and confusion. But I have to tell you what's in my heart before I can rest. Alma, please believe that what I'm telling you is the truth. The entire story would take hours for me to tell you, and time is short, so accept these things as fact. Last month there was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying leaked. All my colleagues who were infected or dying are dead. The nature of the disease is such that those still living have lost their senses. This virus robs its victims of their humanity, forcing them in their sickness to seek out and destroy life. Even as I write these words, I can hear them pressing against my door like mindless, hungry animals. Alma, I have tried to survive, only to see you again. The efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected. There is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. In an hour, I'll have entered my eternal sleep, where there is peace. Please understand. Please know that I am sorry. Martin Crackhorn. Take this fish hook. Various types of fish hooks. Water tank smells like something lived in here once. Perhaps someone was using it to raise some kind of a creature. I want to say I don't think that's where Neptunes were made. I think that's where hunters come from. I might be I'm pretty sure I'm completely wrong. I apologize. If anyone wants to let me know though, feel free. I'll probably look it up after, because I always forget what was in there. Can't carry any more items. Okay, let's go put away the items real quick. I have an extra slot. Specimen is a giant bee specimen for mounting. Well preserved. Not that one. Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. Let me put away the healing. I think that's right. Wind crust. And get out of there. Alright. And that's all we need for... Oh, wait. No. That door's broken, isn't it? I think I even went out the wrong door, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, I did. My bad. There you go. I had to think for a second and readjust myself. I'm like, all right, which way am I going? Let me not get topsy-turvy again. Yay, doorknob's been repaired. I forgot that happens at this point. We're gonna head back out this way. Want to get that first aid yet? Gonna wait. we're gonna put this in here. And let's see if I can remember how we go about this. Okay, I remember now. Alright. Going to examine these guys. There's going to be symbols on the back, and we're pretty much going to see on the other side. And it'll automatically do it for you. Pretty sure. There's specific slots for each of them to go into. Examine, star crest, and cross or plus button, whatever you want to say. There we go. Get the Magnum. Cool. Alright, let's get back inside. I can Wimdy out here. Alright, cool. We survived! Yay! That first aid spray. For the later. Alright, we're gonna put this away for now. Take the self-defense gun. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. We're not gonna need this anytime soon. Got 9 ink ribbons. I'm gonna do one more save. Awesome. All right. And then head through here because we didn't go here earlier. want it to. Good. Fireplace. Not really gonna need the rest of the map though. Okay. Let's do... I don't know. This is where I'm going to start forgetting things until we get to pretty much the next section. There's so many possibilities, and then there's one thing I want to make sure I do right. We have like a very limited time to do, but you'll know when we trigger it, and I'll mention it then. Gonna want to take this this big statue with us all the way over here. Ugh. The camera angles. I love my camera angles in these games, but this one always gets to me. There's a couple of them in the games that really get to me, honestly. I'm just like, man. There you go. Way better. And it's okay, we don't have to push it in. Maybe we do? What? I swear it normally just goes in. Unless I need to push it a little bit more. Is this wall? No. Okay. Yeah, I didn't push it far enough to the left. There you go. Okay, I didn't push it enough. That's fair. That's fine. else we're going to go down here. Pull at your feet. Can't see very far into it, though. Go down. And we got this book, Eagle of South, Wolf of North. Last book, Volume 1. Examine it. What can the words on the cover mean? Battle was hidden inside the book. Battle. Eagle. Nothing unusual. Paving on the back, but you know. We have another diary from Trevor. Papa Trevor. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. And everywhere, the laboratory with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde, those dark, wet, and eerie caves. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corner. It was like reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. I don't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. This is happening to me. Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel, and another dead end, but even in the darkness, something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match. I had to see what it was. Grave. Deeply engraved into the stone was my name. George Trevor. That instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here. I fell right into their trap. So this is here that we learn in according to the remake, where we get more lore and get more story added to it. Trevor over here was the one that designed the whole mansion. They designed this whole estate and had to keep adding more and more to it on top of the laboratory, and yeah. It's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica. Lisa. Forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damned conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. George Trevor. Damn it. Told you guys I was gonna need that blue herb. Now here I am, being poisoned. the other side is. Oh, doesn't matter. And we're here in the kitchen. Look at that. Cool. Gonna fun little thing over here. Finally gotta go pick up that blue gem, which I probably should have gone earlier, honestly. It's fine. We're gonna need it now anyway. Or want to use it now. We don't need it, but it's nice to have. Read that too. There's an inscription here. A tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Gonna use this one. Ammo. Someone was nice enough to rip that door out for us. Light. Mail to the Chief of Security. X day is drawing up upon us. Execute the following procedures within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. 1. Lure stars to the state and obtain BOW's raw combat data against stars. Collect 2 embryos of each mutated specimens as samples, excluding the tyrant. Dispose of the tyrant. Ensure complete disposal of the Arc Laboratory, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters for further instructions. If for some reason you're unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. In case of emergency situations, report directly to the extension number 5691. Good luck. Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Inc. And this is where we really get to see this is all Umbrella. Umbrella has been doing these crazy experiments. They're the ones who killed off the scientists and everything. We're getting even more of the puzzle solved that we more or less kind of knew some things about. You know, unless you've never played these games, then totally fair and fine. You might not know any of this, but now we have a name behind all this. Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Incorporated, not Umbrella Corporation. Umbrella Incorporated. This is before they changed the corp. Crazy to think about. Get out of here real quick because I think I did that wrong. Move these underneath, maybe a bit more. Am I forgetting how to do this? Okay. Should be good. Red gemstone and yellow gemstone. We'll wait for now. Ow. Get a quick little fix me up. We're really close to that thing I gotta be careful about. Been real quick. Got plenty of ink ribbons, so I may as well be a little sparing with them. Or not sparing. Yes, sparing. I won't be so frugal with my ink ribbons. I'll still obviously be careful, but I think we'll be fine. As I forget to grab a healing item, the main reason I went in there. Ah, that's okay. I won't save again. I'll just have to hope I remember if I have to reload the save that I have to heal a little bit. Okay. Here's our red-green herb. a little way to get back to the tiger statue room from here. Got the MO disc. You said you can't hear me? And hello, Neku. How goes? I've just been kind of laser focused a good bit. Yeah, I've just been laser focused. That's all it is. Oh, welcome in, Neku. How you doing? What are you up to? I appreciate the lookout, just in case something was crazy was going on. I was like, oh, hold on now. Don't tell me that. Tell me I've been quiet the whole time. Oh, it just sometimes I make weird mouth movements when I'm hyper focused, so it looks like it's opening my mouth stuff, but really I'm just like doing that. I'm usually just like kind of scrunching my mouth and like making faces as I think. You'll see a lot of that now that I face moves. And then when you see this, it's because I'm either scratching my nose or, yeah, it's usually all it is. I'm like scratching my nose because I get itchy. Here we are. Beautiful. There's some kind of internal organ inside. Yes, beautiful. Something handwritten. It's not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely for a while. Nobody knows about the secret behind the painting. Not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. We're on the quest for the art room. Chris is over here looking at the man in the mirror. Really anything else to find in here? Actually. Oh, never mind. I've been wrong before. Do I want to take it right now? I guess there's not much reason not to. Yeah, let's take that. Let's just drop it off in an item box real quick. What's the closest one? Guess it'd be the one going upstairs and then second door going down, right? I don't think there's a faster way from here, is there? And as you can see, plenty of the zombies that we didn't even do anything with are just MIA. I don't remember if it's confirmed what the fan base theory is. I feel like I've just kind of assumed, and I feel like I had seen somewhere ages ago that it's just, you know, it's just that the hunters went and just slaughtered everything, basically. If there were any zombies left, they got taken out by the hunters at this point. Actually, which way does that take me? Okay, this is the way I want to go. Checking my gun is good to go, full of ammo. Ugh, that's a big yawn, excuse me. Back in. Go in here, and usually there is a zombie. Honey. We want this guy here. Now look at this. Jewelry blocks. There's a round recession approximately 4 centimeters in diameter. Gonna combine that with the red tool. Right there, boom. All the little puzzle pieces pop off. Oh, I see now. There you go. Come on. I see you falling in there. Thank you. I was gonna say, please. Let it. Let it fit, please. Oh. No, nah, god damn it. Okay. Do it all over again. God damn it. losing by a lack of being able to really control this very well. Yeah, oh my god. I can't with this damn puzzle. The fucking... Alright, alright. I got this. I got this. I'll take my time to solve this and not accidentally hit cancel. Promise y'all, I love this game. God damn. It's not its fault. It's mine. It's me. It's not the game's problem. It's mine. Totally me. That should do. Yay! 20 years later. Alright, there's a brooch inside, and we're gonna need that. Turn room. Are getting very close to where I want to be careful. Oh boy. Cool. Alright. Nothing unusual. He's designed with an emblem of the Spencer family, whose history is as old as Raccoon City. We have seen something similar in a door with that symbol. Wrong door. Whoops. I don't know what I thought. I was like, wait, am I already at the door? I'm feeling it. Gonna have to end soon anyway, but I want to get this one little extra section done. We're almost there, so. I'm gonna go save one more time to make sure I don't goof this up and I don't have to do all that over again, especially that damn puzzle. Alright, even before that, I might have to take a quick ERB again, because My bladder did not explode. Zerog, welcome in. Of course you can. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, Zerog? Right way. Pretty sure I'm on the wrong side. Okay. No, yeah, I am on the wrong side. I'm over here thinking west swing door. No, it's over on the east side, over by the courtyard. Need to go this way. Remember, if there's hunters this way, I'll just prepare myself in case. Okay, here we are. Safe room. Let me drop off what I need. Herb. Cool. All right. This way real quick. Look at that. We have 9 ribbons still. All right. I'm gonna take quick BRB. I'll be right back. I'll go ahead and I'll just leave this music playing instead of the regular BRB music. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. I got some water too. If I'm gonna be going a little bit more, I need water for after. And back up. There we go. Gonna want. Really is just a want. Save. I'm gonna grab the Magnum. It's like debating. I'm like, can't remember if Shotgun will take out what I need to first, but basically Rebecca's gonna get attacked by a hunter. We're gonna have to, as soon as we open the door with this new key that we got just a few moments to go to the right room to save her. So it's not necessary to progress, but I mean, it's Rebecca. I want to save Rebecca, and it's best if we do anyway, I think.
Rebecca! Is she upstairs?
Alright, can't do any exploring or anything. We gotta go right to the room. Make it in time. Here we go. Doorknob is not working. But I checked that beforehand. I was like, does this door work? And I figured it wouldn't, but you never know. Alright. To this little room here. Damn, didn't die from one shot. Holy crap. That's
Rebecca,
man.
Chris,
you okay?
Yeah, if you attack it at least,
We
you'll
can't
trigger
stay here
it
any longer.
or you'll aggro
We
it
have
so
to
it
get
at
to
least
the others
doesn't
and find a
focus
way
on
out of here.
Rebecca, won't
You
kill
with
her.
me?
yes.
If you take too
Then
long,
I'll go ahead. Until then, Rebecca, you're
you
on your
get
own.
here or to
Stay
save
cool
attack
and
it,
use your
she
better
will die.
judgment. Got it?
I can handle myself.
Good luck.
The thumbs up. Good luck.
I didn't mean to get you worried.
Rebecca has a relieved look on her face. So, of all the Bravo team members that Chris couldn't save, he at least saves Rebecca. I think does good for Chris. Even makes him feel a little bit more confident and everything. It is honestly really nice. Rebecca has a relieved look on her face. Here I needed. Okay. We're gonna go out this way. That away. Cool. All right. So Rebecca is saved. We can go explore that room freely now. Have an extra slot open from having used the key. Door with the Spencer family emblem. Lion head, basically. Turn on the desk lamp. Here. Contents are still intact. No one's been in here. Collection of scientific books. Almost all of them are biology related. See? Spencer the nerd. Metal object. Salmon. Object made from alloy. There's an emblem engraving. Nothing unusual. Okay. We're gonna take that. Go back to the item box for now. this blue and green herb. Just to be safe, I might be overdoing it. There, first aid spray. Ah, shit. No, I didn't want to switch out. Ammo. I'm gonna need the ammo. Actually, you know what? I should save one more time, right? I'm telling myself. This time we're gonna go through the first door right here. I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. Oh. Still got all those green herbs I forgot to pick up. Rid of that key. Oh boy, it's the yawn yet again. That's pretty much all we're gonna do the whole game, or whole fight. Use the tail. Ow! Unless it tricks me like that. Surprisingly, it did not do much damage, as I remember. That one bite, and I didn't get poisoned, so that's nice. I can just get the tail. Yeah, there you are. All right. Missing so many shots. There you are. Once he gets back there, though, can't move. He's just kind of stuck in this loop. And you're coming this way. My goodness. B, welcome in. She is a puppy. Very, very elongated puppy. I was like, are you gonna come over here? Didn't. I don't like that I wasted some of the ammo, but it's whatever at this point. On over here. Oh my god, which way do you want to go? There you go. Oh, you still came in through this way, okay. Okay, I was about to say, I don't see your shadow. Hold on, are you trying to juke me? Thank you. I was gonna say, are you going through this way or not? Damn it. I'm so late on that. Ooh, and I'm running out of shotgun shells. All right, come on. Didn't miss all those shots at the beginning. There you are. Welcome back, Zerog. years later. Oh, it took forever. Sorry about that. Oh, we went from 40 to just 12. Shotgun ammo. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. Alright. Oop, didn't mean to use. Examine. Metal was hidden inside the book. And we've got the wolf medal now. So we've got the wolf, got the bird, eagle, and we've got the one with the emblem. Remember if there's anything else in here? Broken. Herbs. I guess we go down that way. Here, I'm gonna go back to this room. Definitely not going to be my fastest time finishing this game, but it's fine. Having not played this one in a hot minute, it's been a lot of fun revisiting this one, honestly, because I have not touched... as much as I love this one, as much as I love Resident Evil Remake, it's... I haven't touched it in a while, but I just remember how much fun this is. I love the old style Resident Evils a lot. I still enjoy the modern stuff too. Resident Evil 4 is still one of my favorite just games in general. I really enjoyed, as much as I love the original, I just as much enjoyed the remake for 2. Might be a little bit of a hot take. I think most people enjoyed for what it was. I know 3 was the one everyone had problems with. Again, I've never gotten to play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the original, myself, so that's the one Resident Evil. I guess I say I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and then what most people would say is the holy text of Resident Evil fandom is the one I haven't played. So I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully we didn't need the mixed herbs. So I'll put these here. The one first aid spray just to be safe. I can't think of what I need right now. We're just gonna save here. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. We got a lot more done tonight. A lot more than we did the other night. That wasn't bad. We got most of the first part mansion done in one sitting. Actually, that was one sitting, wasn't it? We got everything. Or am I thinking of how am I remembering wrong? Did we do two separate streams already? I thought this was the second one, but I can't remember now on the top of my head. Or off the top of my head. Trying to remember. Either way, we got most of the first mansion. No, that's right. There was 2 parts so far. So we got a little bit of the mansion, but we started late, so I'm not gonna give myself too much flack for that. And then going through the second part, getting to meet Lisa, and then getting out of the courtyard into the residence area, and then from here, this one we went all through residence. We got most of mansion revisit done. We still got a few more things to check out here, but once we're done here, we will start heading into the end game areas, and yeah, we'll be good to go. Again, Resident Evil isn't a game that's usually very long, especially once you remember everything and you know where everything's at. But again, it's been a while since I've played, but it's a lot of fun getting to remember what I do remember and have to like rethink or retrace my steps. Like a lot of the moments when I went to like just random rooms at sometimes, especially at the very beginning, for some reason I was like forgetting some of the basic stuff, and then I was like, okay, and now I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to pick up where I need to go, what room is where. Like I remember most of the layout of the mansion, but there's some rooms I like get confused, like the I forget what the name of it, but the one with the bug room, all the bugs on the little that are mounted. I always forget where that goes. Then I done goofed and triggered the trap anyway, but that's okay. I did hit save, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit save. If I didn't, I will cry. Literally just saved, right? We at 17 top. Yeah, okay. We're good. Yes. Eat my ribbons just in case. Alright. Well, that's it for me. Let me get out of this game. Then let's get out of the game completely. Cool. Alright. Again, the game messes with my placement and everything. Just changes all the settings, but let's get to the end screen. Let's wrap up, and yeah, we'll be good to go. Let me...